reading real quick for you guys. Let's see. All right. What's coming in for the collective at this time? All right. What's coming in for the collective at this time? Let's see. What's coming in for the collective at this time? Let's see. What's coming in for the collective at this time? Let's see. 1. What's coming in? What's coming in? What's coming in? Let's see. All right. Let's see. All right. Hey, Eda 633, Share 111, Aries 34, Diamond. How you guys doing? Karmic Karen, Selma Tabiba, Share 111. All right. I'm doing good, Sonya. How you doing? Mystic Gem. Hold on, let me just get a collective for you guys really quick, and then I will do your reading, okay? All right. All right, for the collective really quick, and then I'll just jump right into everybody else, okay? All right, for the collective, you guys are great manifestors. You guys need to know that, okay? You guys can get whatever you want. Just know that you guys gotta be manifesting, writing it down, affirmations, speaking to the universe. All right, that's what's coming in for you very soon. Passionate energy is coming in as well. Peace and harmony. Most of you guys might want to travel very soon, or you might find abundance while traveling. All right. Community is coming in as well, and someone from your past wants to apologize to you very soon. Okay. All right. All right. All right, we are going to start really quick. All right, I am going to try to get through everybody today. Or I try to. Eda 633, Share 111, Aries 34, Diamond, how you guys doing? Karma Karen, Selma Tabiba. All right. Please be patient with me. I will try to get to everybody's, right? All right, let's see. Will 5 come back to Selma? Will 5 come back to Selma? Let's see. Will 5 come back to Selma? This one already flipped out, right? All right, hold on. Will 5 come back to Selma? Will 5 come back to Selma? Let's see. All right, for Selma Tabiba, your situation is, yes, they will come back towards you. Selma Tabiba, you got the Hierophant, which means positive energy is going to come in for you very soon. All right, they love the way, they love your morals, they love your values. This is also marriage as well. Someone pointed that out. That's also a marriage card. This is a peace and harmony card as well. So happy home, happy life. Happy wife, happy children, right? Queen of Swords is saying that someone wants to communicate with you very soon for Selma Tabiba, right? That's what's coming in very soon. And there's sudden changes that's coming in. So let God take the wheel at this time. It might seem a little bit scary, but let go with the flow because some things you can't control, okay? All right, Share 111. Can I get a love guidance? All right, for Share 111, can I get a love guidance? I'm going to use this. All right. Can I get a love guidance for Share 111? Can I get a love guidance for Share 111? Let's see. Can I get a love guidance for Share 111, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right. All right. So for Share 111, you may have went recently through a separation for Share 111. All right. Let me see what other cards is coming in for Share 111. You calling in your soulmate as of right now. You are calling in your soulmate for Share 111. All right. Attraction is coming in for you as well. Calling in your soulmate at this time for Share 111. All right. But make sure you free yourself from all the situations of the past. Once you free yourself, love is going to come in for Share 111. Okay. Let go of all the negative and toxic traits or toxic mindsets about the relationship in the past. And then new things will come in for you for Share 111, right? All right. For Julia 9, what's coming in for 24 Julia? What's coming in for 24 Julia? Let's see. All right, for 24 Julia, what's coming in for you very soon? There is a new journey coming in for 24 Julia. I do believe that you are going to start a new career, a new abundance is coming in. Success is also coming in. Obviously, if you want to start a new career, that can also happen. It's up to you. If you want new love or a situation where building up an abundance, you are going to see the light very soon for 24 Julie, okay? Wish fulfillment is coming in for you very soon. Happiness, happy home, happy wife, happy children. Balancing your energy at this time. Make sure you balance your energy so everything can come into play for 24 Julia, all right? And if you're going through some sort of anxiety, make sure you do balance your energy, okay? All right, that's what's coming in for 24 Julia. Stay grounded, go out in nature, um pray to God. Any of those religious or spiritual things can help you calm you down, or listen to like calming music as well. All right. For diamond, what's coming in for diamond? For a hidden, what's coming in for diamond at this time? What's coming in for diamond at this time? Let's see. What's coming in for diamond at this time? All right. What's coming in for diamond at this time? Please and thank you, Spirit. What's coming for diamond at this time? One more card for diamond, please and thank you, Spirit. All right. Can I just get one more for diamond, please and thank you, Spirit? All right, for diamond. So your passionate energy is arising very soon for diamond. Passionate energy is heightened right now. You're putting in a lot of hard work at your job. You are going to see abundance coming in very soon. All right, for diamond. So the hard work is definitely going to pay off for you very soon for diamond. Be wary that a lot of people are interested in you at this time, but you might not always be confident within yourself. Make sure you're working on positive self-talk, mirror talk, all right? Speak positive energy into yourself for diamond, okay? Because I do sense a little bit of an insecurity, or maybe not an insecurity, but you kind of like not always look at yourself in the best way. So make sure you are speaking positive self-talk so you can get that energy back towards you, okay? All right, Renaissance. What is Bonnie's thoughts of Renaissance? What is Bonnie's thoughts of Renaissance at this time? All right, what is Bonnie's thoughts of Renaissance at this time? Let's see. All right, I'm kind of laughing because I'm thinking about something in my head, but I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit later though. Um, can I get the read for Renaissance? Renaissance? What is Bonnie's thoughts of Renaissance at this time? So there is new beginnings coming in for Renaissance 512. Definitely a new beginning coming in for you very soon. You got you and your person's working on abundance to come towards each other. So you guys can become obviously a power couple as long as you learn how to work together and build those confidence. All right. In your money goals. That's what's coming in for Renaissance 512. There is generosity coming in for Renaissance 512 as well. Take bold approach. Also, go in and take action, take initiative for what you want, because it is coming in for you very soon. This person can come in. There is an abundant energy coming in for you as well. It could be a man that's also coming in for you as well. A man or a woman. Obviously, take what resonates, but you are going to gain abundance and passionate energies opening up for you. Okay, for Renaissance 512. All right. Hey, Sonya, I'm doing well. How you doing, Sonya? Mr. Gem, Aries 34, Aries 34. All right. What does Jordan think about Aries 34? All right. What does Jordan think about Aries 34 at this time? All right. Please do like, share, subscribe if you have not yet, if you like the vibes. All right, for Aries 34. What is Jordan thinking about Aries at this time? What is Jordan thinking about Aries at this time? There's definitely a celebration that wants to come in very soon for Aries 34. There is they do want to celebrate with you very soon. All right. This person went through a lot of issues in the past, or there was a lot of negative intentions towards them. Maybe they didn't work out with the past about relationships. Obviously, they went through a lot of struggles. A lot of people are attracted to them at this time as well for Aries 34, but they are going to have to make a difficult choice to come towards you. There is a celebration between you and Jordan, okay, very soon. All right, that's what's coming in for you guys. I do believe that they want to take you out very soon, or travel with you. There is an abundance coming in. All right, for Samhita 111. All right, let's see. Remember, guys, on weekdays, I only do one free reading. All right, so be mindful of that. So then I don't deplete my energy, and I just want to get everyone's readings in, okay? All right, for Samhita 111. What does Abby feel about Samhita 111? Let's see. What does Abby feel about Samhita 111? All right, for Samhita 111, what does Abby feel about you as of right now? There's peace and harmony coming in for Samhita 111. There's peace and harmony coming in for you very soon. All right. Hold on, I just lost my train of thought because people just came on. Samhita 111, Abby is gonna want to come towards you very soon. Peace and harmony is coming in. There's problems and immaturity around their work area for Samhita 111 right now. All right, Abby's going through a problem with his job. Okay, all right. Um, and there is false love, or there's something with false energy coming in for Samhita 111. I don't know if this is the energy between you or them, or it's with his ex girlfriend, but obviously, sometimes people can't let go of the ex that quickly. So for Sam Heaton 111, I just gotta forewarn you. I do believe that this still may be sort of in contact with the ex. All right, but there's a new life coming in for you very soon for Sam Heaton 111. All right. Um, you know how some people they want to get rid of the ex, but they still have this connection with the ex. This is what I'm seeing within this situation. All right, for Sam Heaton 111. But that doesn't mean that they're not growing a connection with you. Okay. All right. Eda 633. All right, for Eda 633. Can I get a general reading for Eda 633? Let's see. Can I get a general reading for Eda 633, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right. Can I get a general reading for Eda 633? All right, for Eda 633. Your card is that jealousy energy is coming in for Eda 633. All right, it's something what doing have to do with work. All right, there is a lot of insecurity people around you at this time. Don't be stagnant. You are gonna regain your focus. You are gonna go through a transformation for Eda 633. So do work on your confidence. I do see that you're going through a transformation very soon for the way you dress or the way you do your hair. There's different things like your outer personality and inner personality. You are gonna change that very soon. Okay. Um, be careful with negative energy though. I do sense that's coming in for Eda 633. So be mindful of that. That's what's coming in for you very soon. Okay. All right. For Eda 633. All right. Rhonda. Does John want to meet Rhonda? Does John want to meet Rhonda? Let's see. Does John want to meet Rhonda? Does John want to meet Rhonda? Let's see. Yes, they do. All right, there is a releasing of fear and anxiety right now for Rhonda, and I definitely see that John does want to meet you very soon. For Rhonda, you got the balancing energy, you got the wish fulfillment card, happy home card, and you got the beauty card. So Rhonda, yes, I do believe that they are going to come towards you very soon. For John, they do want to meet you. Okay, all right. So you got the abundance, the wish fulfillment, and the balancing energy for Rhonda. All right. Okay. All right, let's move on. Hera. All right, for Hera, should you continue with your dream or give it up? For Hera, remember, guys, I cannot tell you guys what to do. I'll tell you what's in the cards, though, okay? All right, now for Hera, what's coming in for Hera at this time? Should you continue your dream or give up on your exams and find some other option? Okay, it's up to you, obviously, because I can't tell you what to do. But I do see in the cards that there is some sort of stagnant energy coming in for Hera. If you do want to continue with your dreams of taking those exams, there is a lot of hard work that needs to take place. Remember that good things don't come in a day. Good things take time. So for Hera, if you want to live your dream, you can be very successful. But there is stagnant energy, though. There's stagnant energy. So I do believe that there is a delay if you kind of don't make up your mind. If you're indecisive and you don't make up your mind, it's gonna be delayed, right? But I do believe that you are gonna be successful if you don't give up on yourself. Like I said, you only fail if you give up on yourself. So Hera, if you want to live your dream, then live your dream, okay? All right. But that's up to you. I can't tell you what to do. I'm just telling you what I see in the cards, all right? All right, for Karma Karen. What is James distant? Why is James being distant today? All right, let's see. Why is James being distant today? Let's see. Why is James being distant today for Karma Karen? Okay. For Karen, why are they being distant today? They're going through a disappointment stage in their life for karmic Karen. I don't know if they went through a disappointment within their own life or something with a relationship not working out, or there's a separation between you two. Take what resonates, but they are upset at this moment. There is a stage of abandonment as of right now for karmic Karen and James. They feel like no one's supporting them right now. They feel like they're left out in the cold. But they do want to come back towards you. Good news is going to come in for karmic Karen very soon. Communication, transformations coming in. All right. They are feeling helpless and going through a lot of anxiety for sure. All right, for karmic Karen. But it really has nothing to do with you. It has something to do with them. All right, for Miss karmic Karen, all right? All right, for Mr. Gem. Let's see. Mr. Gem. What's happening behind the scenes from Mr. Gem? All right. What's happening behind the scenes from Mr. Gem? Let's see. All right. If you like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream. All right. I appreciate you all. Okay. Now let me see for Mr. Gem. What's coming on behind the scenes from Mr. Gem, please, and thank you, Spirit. Hey, Star Angel Tarot. How you doing, Star Angel Tarot? All right, for Mr. Gem. What's coming in from Mr. Gem at this time? All right. All right, from Mr. Gem. What's coming in from Mr. Gem at this time? All right. I'm going to go a little bit down. Once I go down the list, I will tell you what happened a little bit earlier. I'm going to tell you what happened a little bit early after I keep going down, okay? All right, from Mr. Gem. There is an obstacle with money right now. What's going on behind the scenes? Make sure you're saving up a lot of money right now for Mr. Gem, because you might need it for a rainy day. It's coming in for you with saving up money at this time, all right? There have been a lot of unrequited love or a lot of rejection that you went through from Mr. Gem. All right. There are a lot of negative people that are not sharing their thoughts and feelings with you as of right now. So be careful with that. And be mindful of what's going on at work as well from Mr. Gem, because people can try to sabotage you every now and then at work, but you are going to gain some sort of prominence at work, which is the reason why I can sense a feeling of jealousy at work. Okay, from Mr. Gem. So be mindful of that behind the scenes. All right. But other than that, there is going to be love coming in for you very soon. It might be a little bit delayed. There might also be obstacles with money as well, but make sure you're saving up your money. All right, for Mr. Gem for a rainy day. Thank you, Star Angel Tarot, Shea Jones. All right, for Shea Jones, let's see. All right, Shea Jones, when can you move? A timeline? I can give you a timeline for Shea Jones when you might move. All right. All right, can I get a timeline of Shea Jones when she will move? All right, for Shea Jones. The timeline that you can end up moving is 1 week, 1 week, 1 month, 2 weeks, 2 months, or 1 year or 2 years. But I don't see it as 1 year to 2 years for Shay Jones. The timeline that you are going to be moving in will be 1 week, 1 month, or 2 weeks or 2 months. Okay, around that time frame, you are going to move in very soon to wherever you want to move to. Okay, for Shay Jones. All right. Thank you, Eda 6633. Radharani, for Radharani, let's see. Radharani. For Radharani, does Arjunil love Shushri? Alright. Does Arjunil love Shushri? Let's see. I'm like butchering these names big time. I ain't gonna lie to you, but alright, for Radharani. When is does Arjunil love Sushri? Alright. Yes. They are gonna end up falling in love with you. All right, but there is an imbalance with money and their own situation. Look how many cards came up for money. For Radharani, there's plenty of cards that came up with money, and they all came up in reverse, which means that they need to balance their energy with money as of right now. All right, and once they work on the stability, they can come back towards you. The good luck charm is turning in your favor very soon for Radharani. All right. Um, there is a little bit of an arrogant energy, or they're going through a lot at this time. Maybe they're surrounded by negative people at this time, but once they kind of release the energy to come towards you, they will come towards you very soon. All right. The energy is a little bit imbalanced right now, but there is a good luck charm turning in your favor very soon for Radharani. Okay. All right. Now for Sanya. Can I get a general reading for Sanya? Can I get a general reading for Sanya? Let's see. Can I get a general ring for Sonya, please and thank you, Spirit? All right. What's coming in for Sonya at this time? What's coming in for Sonya at this time? All right, for Sonya. What's coming in for Sonya? All right. There's definitely confusion coming in your life right now for Sonya. There's a confusion coming in. But you need to release your fears, release your anxiety. Everything's going to work out in divine timing. Someone wants a happy card with you. Someone wants a relationship with you very soon for Sonya, okay? And someone's definitely addicted towards your energy. Either you have addictions or someone has an addiction towards you with the devil card. So someone is addicted towards your energy. Someone might be spying on your social media as well for Sonya. Okay, so be mindful of that. It could be anybody within your vicinity. Someone does have lust for you. Okay, all right, for Sonya. All right, Star Angel Tarot. Star Angel Tarot. Let's see. For Star Angel Tarot, will you get will you get your BBL in the next 30 days? I'm sorry, Star Angel Tarot. I don't mean to laugh, but that question kind of got me off guard. All right, will you get your BBL in the next 30 days for Star Angel Tarot? Let's see. Yes, you can. There's success coming in, and I believe you are gonna have to. I believe that you are going to have to travel for it very soon for sure. There is victory and success coming in for the next 30 days. I do believe that you are going to get it done. All right. Be mindful though. I do want to forewarn you because I don't want to say it in a mean way for Star Angel Tarot, okay? But be mindful that you're going to the right doctor. Don't just go to any doctor because some of these doctors are not good for a BBL. I'm telling you, some of them be not doing the thing right. You do got the Ace of Swords in reverse, so there is a disaster if you go to the wrong doctor. So be mindful. Find out research, find out who you can get that done, and how healthy it is because it's not a natural thing. So a lot of these countries might do it in the wrong way, but I don't want you to go through a hard time if you go through the wrong person. So be careful with that. This card did come up in reverse for the Ace of Swords. So make sure you do your research before you get this done. But I do believe that you are going to be successful. All right, you are going to find the right person that's going to do it for you. Okay, all right, that's for Star Angel Tarot. All right, Sharuk Al Madani. Sharuk Al Madani. Let's see for Sharuk Al Madani. Let's see. What do I see in Sharuk Al Madani's future? 3939. What do I see for Sharuk Al Madani's future? Right. All right. What do I see for Sharuk Al Madani's future? Let's see. All right, if you like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream. All right, for Sharuk Al Madani. All right, what do I see in your future? So I definitely see a lot of money coming in for you very soon for Sharuk Al Madani. I also sense that if you're asking a question or you want some sort of clarity or truth, it's gonna come in for you very soon for Sharuk Al Madani. Okay, if you have any question, whatever question this is, there is truth coming in for you very soon. All right, in your future. I don't know if you want to become a lawyer or a judge, but that can also be in your future as well because you got the justice card. Okay, you might end up working in business or you might end up working in the justice system for Sharuk Al Madani. Okay, if that's what you want. Okay, all right. But don't be too stubborn. Don't be too defensive. Go with the flow. Everything's gonna go in your favor for Sharuk Al Madani. All right. All right. For armor we. I am gonna try to give everyone. I'll try to get to everyone's reading today. All right. So I'm not gonna try to talk as much as I used to. I will try to get everyone today. Okay. Or try to. All right. For armor we. What is Devante? Does Devante still prefer Miriam over armor we? Does Devante still prefer Miriam over Armor We? Let's see. Does Devante still prefer Miriam over Armor We? Let's see. Can I get one more card for Armor We, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right. All right, for Armor We. Yes. I'm not going to lie to you, but I do sense an energy that they still kind of prefer Miriam over you. I do believe that you give them a little bit of an insecurity energy. Like, I'm not saying that you're insecure. I'm just saying that you might have higher standards for them as compared to Miriam. So I do believe that it was easier for them to go towards it was easier for them to go towards Miriam instead of you because they feel like you give them a lot of standards. You do have a more confident energy to yourself, and Miriam might be a little bit more passive. So he'd rather take the passive energy than the more dominant energy. And this happens all the time. Because a lot of times people like to control other people, so they rather like the passive energy more than the dominant energy. And it's sad to say, but it is that way. All right. So that's what's coming in for Armory. All right. All right. Let's see. All right. Rashni, can I get a love oracle for Rashni at this time? All right. All right. What's coming in for Rashni at this time? Hold on. Can I get a love oracle for Rashni, please? And thank you, Spirit. What's coming in for Rashni at this time? What's coming in for Rashni at this time for the love oracle, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right, for Rashni, past life relationship is coming in for you very soon. You will see a lot of angel numbers. You will see a lot of dreams. You will see a lot of symbolisms. It could be two butterflies, two birds flying together, two bunnies, two squirrels walking together, right? There is past life relationship coming in for Rashni very soon. You are going to get clear signs that love is coming in or true love is coming in for Rashni. You are going to have a lot of heart-to-heart conversations with them. All right. Stay optimistic about your love life. Everything's going to work out as planned for Rashni. And also, you might be invited to a wedding. If you're not invited to a wedding, you can definitely get married in your future. All right. Or you can also find your person at a wedding. All right. That's what's coming in for Rashni. All right. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Diamonds, starting your tarot. Let's see. Remember, guys, there's only one free question today. All right. Saturday will be to Secret Pia. How are you doing, Secret Pia? Diamond said, Luna, you seem to always get that some people are thinking of me. Yeah, every time, every time, every time. Yep. Chelsea Daly. Let's see for Chelsea Daly. Chelsea Daly. Is your protection strong for Chelsea Daly? Is your protection strong for Chelsea Daly? Let's see. Is your protection strong from Chelsea Daly? Let's see. Is your protection strong for Chelsea Daly? Let's see. Let's see. All right, for Chelsea Daly, what's coming in for you very soon? For Chelsea Daly, is your protection strong? All right, there is a confusion energy coming in for Chelsea Daly. Definitely a man is trying to do something to you for sure. There is an energy of releasing negative and toxic ways. It could be you or them. It's somebody that's releasing toxic ways or negative mindsets towards you for Chelsea Daly. There's definitely a man for sure because you got the Emperor and the Page of Swords. But I definitely see that whatever that you're going through, there is negative energy that's going to be released. All right. Stagnant energy, confusion is going to go away very soon for Chelsea Daly. You are definitely going to be protected at this time. Okay. All right. By spirit guys or by other people protecting you at this time for Chelsea Daly. Okay. All right. All right. Hey, Crystal Ray, how you doing? Jewel Kittens for Jewel Kittens. Wait, for Jewel Kittens, you said why did Kay take what last night? Jewel Kittens. Why did Kay take you what last night? For Jewel Kittens. I don't really know what your question is asking, but I'm just gonna try to read it anyways. I'm sorry, but it just seemed a little bit not clear about what the question is. But for Jewel Kittens, there's some money situation going in for Jewel Kittens. There's a money problem going in between you and Kay. I don't know if it's a business venture or something that has to do with money. It's coming in very soon for Jewel Kittens. Also, there might be a sense of energy of a secret romantic relationship coming in as well for Jewel Kittens. There is an energy of someone having feelings for the other person, and it also has something to do with money. I don't know why, but it came up with money and it also came up with feelings card. So Jewel Kittens, You tell me if it resonates or not, but I feel like there's an energy of either you or the other party has a crush on one or the other, and it has something to do with an imbalance of money. Something with money, or there's a deal with a business venture with money, or signing a contract or something with money, but that's coming in. All right. Okay, for Crystal Ray. For Crystal Ray, what is Corey's thoughts of Crystal Ray? All right, what is Corey's thoughts of Crystal Ray? What is Corey's thoughts of Crystal Ray? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right. What is Corey's thoughts of Crystal Ray? All right, for Crystal Ray, Corey's thoughts of Crystal Ray, an abundance of money is coming in for Crystal Ray. They think that you're very abundant. They think that you're very powerful. They think that you're very stern and organized for Crystal Ray. All right. They also think that you're moving on up in your life for Crystal Ray. So Corey thinks that you're being very abundant at this time. You are moving up the social ladder very soon. You're moving away from being left out in the cold for Crystal Ray. All right. If there is a conflict, you are releasing those conflicts for Crystal Ray. You don't care, you don't give a damn about any more conflict. You're moving away from that situation. All right. But Corey, that's what Corey's thinking of you at this time. Okay. All right. Now for Seeker Pia. Can I get a general reading for Seeker Pia about this boy? What's happening for Seeker Pia? What's happening for Seeker Pia? What does this boy think about the situation for Seeker Pia? What's coming in for Seeker Pia? All right, for Seeker Pia and you and the boy was coming in very soon. All right, so for Seeker Pia, the guy that you're thinking about right now is a little bit stagnant. The energy's stagnant. All right, there's a misfortune within their money or their abundance. There is a disappointment within their abundance. Okay, and they are releasing all pain and suffering in their life for Seeker Pia. All right, and I do sense an energy of they are a little bit pessimistic about love for whatever reason for Seeker Pia. I do think that they went through a lot of hard times for Seeker Pia for sure, okay? But they do want to balance their energy to come towards you for Seeker Pia, okay? There's definitely peace and harmony coming in for Seeker Pia very soon. All right? All right, let's see. Barrage Singe. Will Barrage get married to Nandini? There's definitely a happy home card coming in for Barrage. For Barrage Singe, there's definitely an energy of happy home, happy card coming in for Barrage Singe coming in very soon. Okay? All right. All right, let's see. Dr. Mamoon, how you doing back? Mac? Will Mac get a job this month? Will Mac get a job this month from Mac? Yes, Mac, you will get a job this month from Mac. You are going to have to make a difficult choice between two different jobs from Mac, for sure, okay? All right. Nita the Hawaiian guitars. What's coming towards you very soon? Passionate energy is going to come towards Nita the Hawaiian guitars. Money's also going to come in for Nita Hawaiian guitars. Good luck for sure is coming in for Nita Hawaiian guitars. Make sure you're making a wish at this time. All right, for Nita Hawaiian guitars, make sure you work hard for what you want. Okay. All right, for Nita Hawaiian guitars. All right, Shreya Penguin. All right, the energy is moving up again, so don't be mad at me, but YouTube on the phone is deleting people's question. All right, it is moving up. I can't see the stream up above. So if I do miss your question, just ask again. All right. All right, for G, I got that juice. Yes, your money obligations is gonna reach to what you want. For G, I got that juice. Your money obligations is gonna meet to your standards. For G, I got that juice. Okay, money's definitely coming in for you very soon. A lot of people see you as beautiful. A lot of people want to support you at this time. For G, I got that juice. Okay, all right, all right, La Opulence. How did the guy feel about La Opulence? All right, La Opulence, the guy that you're asking about is very stern and organized. They do want to come towards you very soon for La Opulence, okay? They are watching you from afar right now. All right, hold on for Poppy Cave. All right, Poppy Cave. What's coming in for Poppy Cave in April? What's coming in for Poppy Cave for April? All right. What's coming in for Poppy Cave? All right. All right, there's a new journey coming in for Poppy Cave really soon, okay? For Poppy Cave. Little Pink Pearl. Will this step be fruitful for Lily Pink Pearl? All right. All right, for Lily Pink Pearl. All right, there is a stagnant energy coming in for Lily Pink Pearl very soon, but remain focused. You are, whatever step that you're taking, it will be fruitful very soon. For Lily Pink Pearl, all right, make sure you are taking initiative for what you want for Lily Pink Pearl. All right, because there is an energy that's coming in for you very soon that whatever you want to put your mind into, you are going to get what you want, okay? All right. All right. If I do miss your question, make sure you ask it again because I cannot see the live stream up above because I'm on my phone. So it's starting to delete again. All right. All right. See. What is the sign coming in for Queen Empress Life? Hey Rose, Chris, 857. All right, the zodiac signs coming in for Queen Empress Life is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer for Queen Empress Life. The sign of your next relationship might be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or it might be in the chart. It don't have to be the sun sign. It could be in the chart for it to go up. For a relationship for Queen Empress Life. Okay, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer is coming in for Queen Empress Life. Right. Hey Rose Chris 857. How are you doing? All right, what's coming towards Calpita? If I do miss your question, I apologize. Just ask again, okay guys? All right, for Calpita. What is coming towards Calpita? What is coming towards Calpita? All right. Calpita, money is coming in for you very soon for Calpita. Money's coming in for you very soon. Traveling is coming in for you very soon for Calpita. All right. Morals and values, your standards are going to be very high very soon for Calpita. Someone also wants a communication with Calpita very soon. All right. And the Lover's card is coming in for Calpita. All right. That's coming in for you very soon for Calpita. All right. All right. Let's see. Shirley Medora. What is Kay's current feelings for Shirley Medora? What is Kay's current feelings for Shirley Medora? All right, for Shirley Medora, Kay is working on his abundance to come back towards you for Shirley Medora, okay? He needs to balance his energy to come towards you very soon, okay? For Shirley Medora, there is an imbalanced energy right now. They feel like they're left out in cold, all right? So they do need some sort of balancing energy as of right now for Shirley Medora, all right? Now for Mara, what's coming in for Mara for love? What's coming in for Mara for love? What's coming in for Mara for love? For Mara? All right, success, victory, success is coming in for Mara. Somebody from your past wants to reconcile as well for Mara, but you might also know them from work as well for Mara, okay? Mara, you are going to meet your person at work or you already know them from work. That's what I sense in the energy for Mara. All right, you are going to be gaining a lot of abundance very soon. A happy card is coming in for you very soon for Mara, okay? All right. I am Coach Collins Mod. What is the Taurus next actions for I am Coach Collins Mod? Wish fulfillment is coming in. Wish fulfillment is coming in for I am Coach Collins Mod. And they are also addicted towards your energy for I am Coach Collins Mod, okay? All right, so they might be watching your social media as well, or they might be kind of like stalking your energy at this time. Take it what resonates, but I do sense that they are observing you from afar for Coach Collins Mod. They are codependent within your energy with the Devil card, okay? All right. All right, for Star, is it over between Star and M? No, it's not over yet. Between Star and M, it's not over yet for Star and M, okay? Not over yet. All right? All right, let's see. Nita. I already said for Nita, the Hawaiian guitarist. A reconciliation is coming in for Nita, the Hawaiian guitarist. All right, and also Definitely an abundance of love and money's coming in around the same time for Nita, the Hawaiian guitarist. Okay, all right. You're welcome, Eda63. Here's one queen. All right. Amna. Let's see for Amna. For Amna, let's see. Oh, for Amna, will your husband be Wajaha or another person? For Amna, I do believe that your future husband is Wajahat. For Amna, your future husband is Wajahat. Okay, for Amna. All right, for Amna, Wajahat is your person. Okay, for Amna. All right. Let's see. Pragun Bansal. All right. If you like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream. Okay. All right. All right. For Pragun Bansal. What's coming in for the relationship in the future for Pragun Bansal? What's coming in for Pragun Bansal for the relationship? Let's see. Can I get one more card for Pragun Bansal? Alright, can I get one more card for Pragun Bansal? Alright, for Pragun Bansal, your future relationship revolves around money for sure. You might know them at work. There is an abundance coming in for you and your relationship, your future relationship for Pragun Bansal. This person might be a little bit slow moving, their emotions, and they're very sensitive, they're very emotional for Pragun Bansal. The energy that's coming in for you very soon is this person's very emotional, very sensitive. They might be a little bit slow moving for Pragun Bansal, but you might meet them at work as well. Okay? All right. All right. Please do like, share, subscribe if you like the vibes. All right, Raz. When are you gonna get married for Raz? All right, Raz. You are gonna get married between. I assume. For Raz. I do believe that you are gonna get married between 1 to 5 years for Raz. You are gonna get married between 1 to 5 years for Raz. Okay. All right, for Raz. All right. Let's see. Raz, you are gonna get married between 1 to 5 years for Raz, okay? Thank you, Prakashna. All right, D Liberty 1776. How you doing, D Liberty 1776? All right, for Jane B 1985. For Jane B 1985, is it over for good for Jane B 1985? Is it over for good for Jane B 1985? All right, if you like the vibe, subscribe, share to the live stream, okay? All right. For Jane B 1985, let's see. Is it over for good between Jane B 1985? No, it's not over. It's not over. It's definitely not over between Jane B 1985, all right? They do still want to fight for you for Jane B 1985. They definitely want to come towards you still, all right? That's what's coming in for Jane B 1985. It's not over yet, okay? All right? All right, Prakashna. Prakashna, I did pass all of my exams. Thank you for asking me. I did pass all of my exams. All right. Thank you for asking. All right. You're welcome, Karma Karen. Rachel McKinn. Rachel McKinn. Let's see. What's coming in for Rachel McKinn? Do I see court within the situation for Rachel McKinn? Do I see court within the situation? There's definitely a lot of negative energy around Rachel McKinn. I do believe that there is court coming in very soon. There's a lot of choices that needs to be made. A lot of fighting, a lot of arguing, standing your ground for Rachel McKinn. All right. There is renewed energy for Rachel McKinn. I definitely see that someone missed out on an opportunity to come towards you for Rachel McKinn. But I definitely see that there is a lot of arguments coming in for Rachel McKinn. So I definitely see that there is court coming in very soon. Okay? All right, for Rachel McKinn. All right? All right, Touch of Love. How is Rex feeling about Touch of Love at this time? All right, for Touch of Love. Touch of love. Rex is gonna want to communicate with you very soon. There is a new opportunity coming in. The bouncing energy or the manifestation energy is gonna come in for you very soon for touch of love. Okay, but the energy might be a little bit imbalanced at this time. But they do want peace and harmony with you very soon for touch of love. Okay, all right, all right. Let's see. I am gonna try to read this fast. I already did a reading for Rose Y9Y. You are gonna get married between 1 to 5 years. For Rose Y9Y, 1 to 5 years, okay? For Rose Y9Y. Alright? Alright. Wait, what happened? Oh, wait, I think I know who this is. For Rose, I already did your reading. You are gonna get married between 1 to 5 years. I think I know who this is. All right. Yeah, someone sent me a really, 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 really mean email for no reason, but I don't really care. It's not really my fault, but whatever. We live, we learn, we move on. All right. All right. I don't know. Blue heart. Hey, blue heart love. How you doing, blue heart love? All right. Blush heart love. Blush heart love. For blush heart love. Let's see. Blush heart love. All right. For blush heart love, should you make another attempt? For blush heart love. All right, for Blush Heart Love, I'm not gonna lie to you, but all your cards came in reverse about the offer. All right, I do believe that if you don't take this offer, you can have another offer that's similar to the situation or that's similar to the same company. Okay, all right, for Blush Heart Love, I do believe that there is an energy coming in for Blush Heart Love. All right, and I do believe that for Blush Heart Love, yes, you can definitely get into this company if you wanted to, but I do want to forewarn you, all the cards came in reverse, so that means that if you don't end up getting this job or this tech job, you are gonna find another job that's similar to it, okay? For Blush Heart Love. So don't give up on the situation. All right. That's what's coming in for Blush Heart Love. All right. All right, let's see. Linus Linus Ruby. All right, Linus Ruby. Let's see. Linus Ruby. If I do end up missing your question, just ask again because the live stream keeps going up and then I can't see the old ones. All right. Now for Linus Ruby, can I get a guidance about your new home for Linus Ruby? All right, for Linus Ruby, the vibes that I pick up for Linus Ruby, the vibes that I pick up for Linus Ruby. All right, for Linus Ruby, the vibes that I get pick up for you is either yellow or blue. For Linus Ruby, yellow or blue that I sense in your energy. For your aesthetic in your house, all right, yellow or blue is coming in for you, for sure. And it could also be like a grayish color or a whitish color for Linus Ruby. The aesthetic coming in for your new home for Linus Ruby is blue, yellow, or gray for Linus Ruby. Okay, all right. Okay, I do believe I feel like I know who this person is. All right, let's see. Hey Sugar Darling, how you doing, Sugar Darling? All right, for Desi Doll Vibes. Can I get a general reading on Desi Doll Vibes boyfriend? Let's see. For Desi Doll Vibes. All right, for Desi Doll Vibes. All right, for Desi Doll Vibes. What's coming in for Desi Doll Vibes? All right. What's coming in for Desi Doll Vibes? All right, for Desi Doll Vibes. All right, so what's coming in for Desi Doll Vibes? So, your general reading for your boyfriend is someone that's going to work on his abundance to come towards you. There is a new horizon coming in for Desi Doll Vibes, okay? There is a spiritual guidance coming in as well for Desi Doll Vibes for sure. All right. This energy for Desi Doll Vibes, they are a little bit defensive and arrogant at the time for Desi Doll Vibes. There is a stagnant energy, or they are working on their abundance to come towards you for Desi Doll Vibes. but there is an energy of passionate energy come towards you, and they are seeking the spiritual guidance to come towards you very soon. They can also be very spiritual for Desi Doll vibes. Okay, all right, all right. Let's see. That's for Desi Doll vibes. All right, all right, all right. Libra 8621. Libra 8621. All right. Oh shoot. Libra Libra 8641. Did Hama will Hama marry Libra to 8 will Hama marry Libra T 861? Somebody says shake. Yo, I can't. Somebody says shake that BBL. Oh my god. All right. Let's get serious. Libra T 8641. Will Hama marry you? Let's see. All right. I do believe that they do want to marry you in the future for Libra T8641. They are gonna marry you between they are gonna marry you between 7 months, 10 months, 1 year, or 3 years. For Liberty A641, between 7 months, 10 months, 1 year, or 3 years. All right, between that time frame for Liberty A641, they are gonna marry you, or they do want to marry you at that time frame. Okay. All right, for Liberty A641. All right, if you like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream. All right. Hey Golden. Golden is his sister wife. Hey, Golden is his sister wife. All right, all right. BVN for BVN. Let's see. All right, for BVN. For BVN. I do believe I know who this person is. I think it's somebody named Ada Pang. Ada Pang. I think she was on the other day, and I think she got upset about something, and for whatever reason, I don't know. I do believe her name is Ada Pang, the one that sent that email. But whatever, that's in the past. It doesn't matter. All right, for BVN, will your soulmate be from school, work, or travel? I definitely see travel or work for BVN 10. I definitely see travel or work coming in for BVN 10. BVN 10 for your soulmate, okay? For BVN 10, all right? For that situation for BVN 10, all right? Let's see. All right, Sugar Darling. Sugar Darling. What's coming in for Sugar Darling? What's the message coming in for Sugar Darling at this time? All right, what's the message coming in for Sugar Darling at this time? All right, what's coming in for Sugar Darling at this time? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right, what's coming in for Sugar Darling at this time? All right, for Sugar Darling, what's coming in for Sugar Darling at this time? All right, Sugar Darling. You might have to make a difficult choice between two different people for Sugar Darling. If that's not the case, you are gonna have to drop one job and get one better paying job. It's coming in for you very soon. There is a lovers coming in for Sugar Darling. The Two of Cups is saying that there's definitely love coming in for you very soon for Sugar Darling. Do not change your morals and values because they do respect you, and there's definitely gonna be marriage coming in for your future for Sugar Darling. The more generosity energy you put out there, the more generous energy is gonna come back towards Sugar Darling. Okay, all right. There are new beginnings coming in for Sugar Darling for sure. New beginnings are coming in for Sugar Darling. All right. Um, Definitely the energy is coming in for the Two of Wands as well. So there is passionate traveling. You might find someone soon while traveling, okay, for Sugar Darling, all right? So I do believe that money's coming in for Sugar Darling. Respect is coming in for Sugar Darling. I definitely see love coming in for Sugar Darling. You might have to decide between two different people or two different jobs for Sugar Darling, okay? All right, and then your passionate energy is coming in for Sugar Darling, okay? So a lot of success is coming in for Sugar Darling, okay? All right, that is your ring for Sugar Darling. Thank you for hyping up the live stream, all right, for Sugar Darling. All right, all right, let's see, is me. Armor we. All right, let's see. Sonya, Princess Sony. Hey, Princess Sony. All right. S. Lila. S. Lila. All right, for S. Lila. What is Peter's current feelings for S. Lila? What is Peter's current feelings for S. Lila? All right. So there is an energy of a lack of communication right now for S. Lila and you. For S. Lila and Peter, there is a lack of communication coming in right now. Um, there is insufficient ability to come towards you at this time. There is an energy of them not being able to come towards you at this time because the energy is a little bit imbalanced or negative right now for S. Lila. But I do see that Peter does have feelings for you, but there is a lack of discussion. They went through a lot of betrayals in the past for S. Lila, but they will come back towards you very soon, okay? All right? For S. Lila. All right, let's see. Prakashna. For Prakashna, let's see. What is Ashiksha for Prakashna? Oh, let's see. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. His one queen. All right, Dusty Doll vibes. All right, let's see. Aries spiritual guidance. Let's see. All right, for Aries spiritual guidance. Let's see. For Aries spiritual guidance. Let's see. All right. Will your partner end up deciding to stay or move on or move to another house? Aries spiritual guidance. Did you ask this question the last time? For Aries spiritual guidance. All right. Um, I did remember saying that your person wanted to move away from the situation. All right, but I do believe that in your future, if you keep deciding for him to move in with you, he can definitely move in with you. But I do believe as of right now, his energy, he does want to move away to another house. But if you keep asking him to stay with you, he will stay with you. For Aries spiritual guidance, okay? All right, that's for Aries spiritual guidance, all right? All right, let's see, Joa Ireland. All right, for Joa Ireland, let's see. Should you trust the divine feminine to come in your love life? For Joa Ireland, should you trust the divine feminine to come in your love life? Let's see. For Joa Ireland, let's see for Joa Ireland. Can I get one more card for Joa Ireland? Should you trust? All right, for Joa Ireland, let's see. Should you trust the divine feminine? All right, for Joa Ireland, should you trust the divine feminine? All right, they're not a bad person for Joel Ireland. They're going through a healing right now. So Joel Ireland, you can definitely trust this person. They're going through a healing and they are going to come towards you very soon. They went through a recent heartbreak and they do want to come towards you very soon, okay? All right, for Joel Ireland, you don't have to worry about the situation. I do believe that they are healing at this time to come towards you for Joel Ireland, okay? All right, that's for Joel Ireland. All right? All right, let's see. All right, Mana 252, Mana 252. All right, Mana 252, Mana 252, Mana 252. Let's see for Mana 252. All right, for Mana 252, what's coming in for Mana 252? All right, you will meet the true love for Mana 252 between 1 to 3 years. Mana 252. You will meet your future partner between the year 2027, 2028, or 2029, okay? For Mana 252, 2027, 2028, or 2029, all right? Around that time for Mana 252, okay? All right? All right, let's see. Can I get a general reading for Ayushi Mahato? Can I get a general reading for Ayushi Mahato? Let's see. All right, let's see for Ayushi Mahato. Can I get a general read for Ayushi Mahato? All right, Ayushi Mahato, your general reading at this time is you got the Sun card for Ayushi Mahato. The sun card trumps all negative energy in your life. So there is going to be an abundance for you very soon for Ayushi Mahato, okay? So don't worry about it. There are people that is trying to betray you at this time, but you are going to get a lot of abundance coming in for Ayushi Mahato. Good things take time, but there is going to be a celebration coming in for Ayushi Mahato very soon, okay? Be careful with negative energy around you, though, because there are a lot of negative people around you at this time. All right, for Ayushi Mahato, okay? All right, Truth the Devil. All right, for Truth the Devil, let's see. For Truth the Devil, let's see. For Truth the Devil. All right, what is Vidansh current feelings for Truth the Devil? All right, for Truth the Devil 24. For Truth the Devil 24. Let's see. All right, for Truth the Devil. All right, for Truth the Devil, what is Vedansh feelings for you right now? All right, there is an energy of insecurity or imbalanced energy right now for Truth the Devil, but I definitely see that they are going to come towards you very soon because they see you as beautiful for Truth the Devil, okay? So I sense an energy that they are going to come towards you very soon for Truth the Devil, okay? All right, they see you as interesting, grounded, abundant, beautiful. All right, so this person is going to come towards you very soon. They do have to make a difficult choice between you and another person for Truth the Devil, though, okay? All right, but other than that, they just need to balance the energy to come back towards you for Truth the Devil. All right, that's for Truth the Devil. All right, let's see. You're welcome, Crystal Ray, Barbara Thiago. You're welcome, Poppy K. All right, let's see. All right, for Barbara Thiago. For Barbara Thiago, let's see. Can I get a message for Barbara Thiago? Can I get a message for Barbara Thiago? Let's see. Can I get a message for Barbara Thiago? All right, for Barbara Thiago, you are going to be very successful coming in very soon. You have the Chariot card. So you are, whatever obstacles you go through, you will remain on top, okay? Someone has a crush on you, but they are a little bit immature or egotistical. They might be a little bit younger than you for Barbara Thiago, but this energy is going to come towards you very soon, okay? Someone wants to communicate with you as well. Someone that's professional, someone that's a boss. Or for Barbara Thiago, you can also become a leader in the future, or you can go back to school and gain some sort of new abundance coming in for you very soon for Barbara Thiago, a new skill set. All right, and definitely somebody wants to contact you very soon for Barbara Thiago. Okay, all right, that's coming for Barbara Thiago. All right, Poppy Cave. All right, Poppy Cave. Let's see, Poppy Cave. What's coming in for Poppy Cave? What's coming in for Poppy Cave? Let's see. What's coming towards Poppy Cave at this time? All right, for Poppy Cave. All right, for Poppy Cave. All right, so for Poppy Cave, what's coming in for you very soon? There is victory and success coming in for Poppy Cave. All right, so victory and success is gonna come towards you very soon. You may have felt like a loss of friendship or a loss of relationship in the past. All right, for Poppy Cave, but victory and success is coming in for April. New happiness is coming in for love. Someone wants a reconciliation with Poppy Cave. They do want to apologize to you very soon for Poppy Cave. All right. There is an energy coming in for Poppy Cave, fast moving energy. Possibilities are also coming in for Poppy Cave. A new business venture is also going to come in for Poppy Cave as well. Okay, all right. Victory, success, abundance, happiness, reconciliation is coming in for Poppy Cave in the month of April. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. Here's one queen. Um, You're welcome, G God That Juice. Career Guide by Simran, okay? If you like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream, okay? Alright, for Career Guide Simran. Why is your emotions fluctuating for Simran? Why is your emotions fluctuating for Simran? Let's see. Why is your emotions fluctuating by Simran? Let's see. Why is your emotions fluctuating by Simran? Okay, you're going through a hard time right now for sure. For a career guy by Simran, maybe you feel like your money abundance is not going in for you very soon. All right, for a career guy by Simran, you feel like your energy is not abundant right now, or you feel like you're imbalanced within your money situation. You may have felt a really like a hard time, or going through a hard time with your money situation, with victory and success. All right. But that was coming in for a career guy by Simran. All right. I do believe that you're going through a lot of hard time with abundance or heartbreak with your lover. All right. All right. So I do believe that's the reason why your emotions is fluctuating. Okay. All right. For career guy by Simran. Thank you, G. Thank you, Gigi. I got that juice. I appreciate it. All right. Hey, Craig Rowley. How you doing, Craig Rowley? All right. Gustavo. Gustavo. Let's see. Arleno. Gustavo Arleno. Will you and Zalema be in a healthy relationship? For Gustavo Arleno? For Gustavo Arleno, will you and Zalema be in a healthy relationship? Okay, they might have an insecure energy towards them for Gustavo Arleno. Once they work on the insecurity, they are going to come towards you for Gustavo Arleno, okay? They are a little bit insecure, they are a little bit shy, but other than that, they do want to make this relationship work for Gustavo Arleno, okay? All right. Let's see. I already did a ring for B. Barbara Thiago. Barbara Thiago. Money and reconciliations coming in for Barbara Thiago. Okay. All right. Craig Rowley. What is coming in for Craig Rowley? What's coming in for Craig Rowley? Let's see. What's coming in for Craig Rowley at this time? Let's see. What's coming in for Craig Rowley at this time? For Craig Rowley. Let's see. What's coming in for Craig Rowley at this time? All right. Craig Rowley, you are ending a lot of conflicts at this time. If anyone wants to start an argument with you, you're gonna walk away. You're gonna be able to work with a lot of people. You are gonna be able to work with a lot of people with different skill sets. You are not in for the drama. You are gonna do what you gotta do to make everything work out for Craig Rowley. Okay, all right. Be careful with a negative energy around you though for Craig Rowley. But other than that, there are going to be people that's going to respect you. People are going to want to work with you. People might want to give you a reference for Craig Rowley. If you wanted a new job, you can also get a reference. People are definitely going to help you out this time. People are drawn to your energy for Craig Rowley. Okay, so I do sense a lot of people are going to want to help you. All right, instead of fighting with you or competing with you, they are going to want to help you. Okay, for Craig Rowley. All right. That's for Craig Rowley. You're welcome, Ayushi Mahato. Let's see. Barbara Thiago. Yes, you can buy a house for sure, okay? For Barbara Thiago, make sure you look at obviously everything, the neighborhood, the price, the surrounding environment, okay, for Barbara Thiago before you buy the house. Or also find out the history of the house as well for Barbara Thiago, okay? All right, for Prakashna. Are you gonna meet your lover soon for Prakashna? For Prakashna. Are you gonna meet your lover soon for Prakashna? Listen. Yes, Prakashna. You are definitely gonna meet a lover very soon for Prakashna. Alright? Excuse me. I do believe between 9 months to 1 year, Prakashna, you are gonna meet your lover for Prakashna, okay? Alright? Alright, that's for Prakashna. Nancy. What is hidden for Nancy? Alright, for Nancy. All right, I'm gonna do a ring for Nancy, and then Nairal for Nairal. Okay, I'm gonna do a ring for Nancy, and then Nairal. All right. For Nancy. What is hidden for Nancy at this time? What is hidden for Nancy at this time? All right. All right. You are releasing all pains and all negative energy very soon for Nancy. Nancy, you're releasing a lot of pain and negative energy. All right. Be careful with arrogant people. Be careful with people that wants to take advantage of you at this time or control you for Nancy. Nancy, I do see that's coming in because there's arrogant energy coming in for Nancy. Nancy as well. Someone is trying to control you at this time. All right. There's definitely a renewal energy coming in though because you're gonna go through a rebirth in your energy for Nancy. Nancy. Okay. All right. That's coming for Nancy. Nancy. I did a reading for Craig Rowley. There is people that's gonna want to work with you. People are gonna want to give you good references. All right, that's what's coming in for Craig Rowley. A lot of people, a lot of team members are going to respect you. Okay, for Craig Rowley. Now, Nairo 33, Nairo 33. Will Nor get a job for Nairo 33? Will Nor get a job? Will Nor get a job? Let's see. Will Nor get a job for Nairo 33? All right. For Naira 33, will Nor get a job? Okay, yes. For Naira 33, Nor is gonna get a job between 6 months to 1 year. All right, 6 months at most is when they're gonna get a job. Okay, wait at least 6 months. They are gonna get a job for sure. Okay, um, there is money coming in for him. And guess what? All the cards came up for Naira 33. The Libra has all money cards. So I do believe that between 6 months or so, they are gonna get a job. Okay. All right. If you like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream. Okay. I already did a ring for Raz Y9Y. You are gonna get married between 1 to 3 years. For Raz Y9Y, you are gonna get married between 1 to 3 years. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see. Remember one question today. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see. No, she is not a mod. Montaigne is not a mod. Montaigne is not a mod. All right. Hey, Anthony Ranieri. Anthony Ranieri. All right. Samantha Humphreys. Samantha Humphreys. Can I get a general read for Samantha Humphreys? Hey, Alicia 222. Can I get a general read for Samantha Humphreys? Can I get a general read for Samantha Humphreys? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right, for Samantha Humphreys. All right, for Samantha Humphreys, the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor very soon. You are going to get a good luck charm coming in for Samantha Humphreys, all right? You might be a little bit imbalanced with your money at this time. Make sure you're saving up a lot of money for Samantha Humphreys, all right? You are going to stay alone to recuperate your thoughts for Samantha Humphreys. You're writing down your goals. You're writing down your energy for Samantha Humphreys, okay? All right? And you are going to be spiritually guided to what you want for Samantha Humphreys, okay? So I do believe for Samantha Humphreys, good luck charm is turning in your favor very soon, okay? All right? That's what's coming in for Samantha Humphreys, all right? Money's also coming in for Samantha Humphreys. Keep up the good work. You are going to be recognized at work very soon for Samantha Humphreys, okay? All right. No, yesterday I had somebody. Yesterday I had somebody named Ada Pang, who had to run off to work and got mad about the situation. So she read. So she wrote a whole comment list about the situation, and she took the money back, which is fine. But it could be it could be Ada Pang, or it could be whoever you was talking about. Okay, all right. Hey, Anthony Ranieri. Anthony Ranieri. Let's see. All right, let's see. Um, Aries spiritual guidance. I already did a ring for Route 33. Route 33, your person is gonna be having a job in at least 6 months for Route 33. And I did a ring for Joa Ireland as well. You can definitely trust your divine feminine. Okay? Hey Noxy N. Alright. Hold on. Alright, Aries spiritual guidance. Hold on guys. Hey Empress X70. Thank you, Barbara Thiago. I appreciate it. Thank you for the compliment. All right, let's see. Aries spiritual guidance, yes. Aries spiritual guidance, you can donate for another question. Hold on, guys. I'm just gonna look this over real quick. All right, for Aries spiritual guidance, what was your question for Aries spiritual guidance? I didn't see a second question for Aries spiritual guidance. What was your question? All right. All right. Make sure if you like the vibe, subscribe. I am trying to go in order, but people that donate always have to go first. But I don't see a question for me as of right now. Um, if Aries spiritual guidance do donate, can somebody tell me so I can do another reading for her? I do have to go back. All right. All right. Let's see. Where was I at? Oh, Anthony, right here. All right. Let's see. Where was I at? This is a month. Um. Yeah, I already did a reading for Joe Ireland, Nairao, Noxie N. All right. What's coming in for work forecast for Noxie N? What's coming in for work forecast for Noxie N? If you like the vibe, subscribe. All right. Is it at the bottom? All right. Aries spiritual guidance. All right. All right. Will your partner split some Will your partner split some bills? Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you for Aries spiritual guidance. There might be a fight about the situation about asking to split the bill. There's gonna be a lot of problems. I'm not gonna lie to you because the two cards that came in reverse, all right, is an energy of fighting and arguments. So Aries spiritual guidance, be careful. I do believe that I do believe that there is going to be a fight if you do ask for a split between bills, but they kind of have to though. If they're living in your house, they kind of have to share the payment, right? Because I do believe that they are going to have to come and share the payment regardless because the money card came in. But before they do the payment, there is going to be an energy of there is going to be an energy of fighting before they give you the payment, okay? That is my reading for Aries spiritual guidance, all right? Before they end up doing the payment, there is going to be a fight. I'm not going to lie to you. These two cards came in reverse, okay? But they are going to have to pay you, all right? For Aries spiritual guidance. I mean, that's the right thing to do is just help split the bill, all right? Now, let me go back real quick. All right, I'm going to try to stay on till 5:30 or 6, okay? All right. If you like the vibe, subscribe, hit the hype button, share the live stream. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see. I don't even realize. Sometimes I don't realize how much how many people are on my live stream sometimes until I look through the comments and I'm just really surprised about the situation sometimes. Because I started off very small, so I mean, I'm still a small channel now, but I started off really small, so I'm just like, damn, is this how many people that been on? Um, all right, let's see. Linda T. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna look through this real quick. All right, Noxie N, I think I stopped at Noxie N. What is the work forecast for Noxie N? What is the work forecast for Noxie N? What is the work forecast for Noxie N at this time? All right. All right, for Noxie N. What is the work forecast for Noxy N? All right, for Noxy N, there is an energy of you are going to be very successful either online, or you are going to travel for work, or if that's not the case, you are going to be known for traveling more for Noxy in the month of May or June for Noxy. Okay, be careful because you might go through a sort of sickness or an illness, so make sure you're getting a lot of rest at this time for Noxy. There's definitely achievements coming in for you very soon for Noxy for sure. Okay, all right, all right. All right, Barbara Thiago, yes, you can definitely sell your house, but make sure you're finding a new house that you need to learn the history of the new house. All right, for the new house, you can definitely sell your old house. Okay, all right, all right. Let's see, Linda T 129, Linda T 129. All right, what feelings does Garrett have for Linda T 129? What feelings does all right, for Linda T 129, what feelings do they have for you as of right now? For Linda 129, what feelings does Garrett have for Linda T 129? All right, for Linda T 129, the feelings for you right now is money coming in for you very soon. Okay, so they do think that you're a very abundant person for Linda T 129. All right. They think that you're going through a lot of worries. They think that you're going through a lot of anxiety for Linda T 129. But I do see that there is money coming in for you very soon. All right, there is a lot of abundance. Garrett thinks that you are a very abundant person and you are a hard worker. Okay, that's my reading for Linda T 129. Okay. All right, if you like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream, hit the hype button. Barbara Thiago, yes, you can definitely sell the house. All right, for Barbara Thiago. All right, S. Lila. What is Peter's current feelings for S. Lila? All right, for S. Lila. For S. Lila, let's see. For S. Lila, let's see. For S. Lila. All right, for S. Lila. What is Peter's current feelings for S. Lila as of right now? They are a little bit immature. They are a little bit immature. They are a little bit scared. They are a little bit insecure, like I said. Um, they do lack a lot of communication skills. The throat chakra is blocked right now for S. Lila. All right. They are going through a lot of competition to come towards you at this time for S. Lila. All right. But they do want to communicate with you very soon for S. Lila. Once they learn to unblock their throat chakra, they are going to come towards you for S. Lila. Okay. But they feel like they're going through a lot of competition to come back towards you, or they feel like they missed out on a lot of opportunities. All right, that's what's coming in for S. Lila at this time. They do want to apologize to you. Okay, all right. Hey, Tutu Ifa, how you doing, Tutu Ifa? All right, Tutu Ifa. Hey, Alicia 222, how you doing, Alicia 222? Career guide by Simran. No, I believe it might be a lady. I believe it might be a lady named Ada Pang. To be honest with you. All right, his one queen. All right, let's see. What's going to happen to the guy at work for his one queen? What's going to happen for the guy at work for his one queen? Let's see. Can I get one more card for his one queen? What's going to happen for the guy at work for his one queen? Let's see. All right, for his one queen. All right, for his one queen. What's going to happen? They are going to have a lot of enemies for his one queen. All right, the person that you're asking about is gonna have a lot of issues with a lot of people at work. People are gonna want to start problems with him. People might be upset with him or some way or somehow. There is gonna be a lot of arguments at work. All right, for the guy that you're asking about. They are working on their abundance. They are working on finding love at work. I don't know why, but there is a lot of love coming in at work for this person that you're asking about for his one queen. But they are gonna go through a lot of arguments. People are gonna try to start problems with them for his one queen. Okay, all right, all right. Let's move on. All right, let's see. Mana 252. Mana 252. Mana 252. All right, for Mana 252. Mana 252. Let's see. All right, for Mana 252. When will you meet your true love for Mana 252? You are gonna meet your person for Mana 252 around 1 to 2 months to 9 months for Mana 252. Between 1 to 9 months, you are gonna meet your person for your true love. Okay, they're gonna be a hard worker. They're gonna like to they are gonna like to take a risk. They're very free spirited for Mana 252. They're also very patient. They're also very spiritual. Okay, for Mana 252. All right, that's what's coming in from Mana 252. All right, hold on. Let's see. What's the current energy for Debbie Cox? What's the current energy for the kids for Debbie Cox? All right. What's the current energy for Debbie Cox dad towards Debbie Cox? All right. What's the current energy for Debbie Cox dad towards, baby daddy, baby father? What's the energy of Debbie Cox baby father's energy right now towards Debbie Cox? All right. I do sense an energy that they're going through a lot of negativity, a lot of worries, a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression. I don't know if there's some sort of issue with like the kids or some sort of issue like they're feeling like they're separated from the kids or something like that. That's what's coming in for Debbie Cox. Okay, there's definitely a lot of anxiety and depression about the situation. Now, they do want to come towards you about something with money. Are they attracted to something with like income tax or whatnot? Be mindful of that. If there's something that has to do with income tax, be careful with the situation because I do think that they are attracted towards some sort of income situation coming in for Debbie Cox. All right. Um, they do think that you're very powerful. They do think that you're intimidating. They do think that you get whatever you want. Okay. You are and you do have the power to do what you want for Debbie Cox. So they are intimidated by you. Be mindful for Debbie Cox that there is an energy of if you do something with income tax, be mindful of this with money. They might want to come towards you about something with money. Okay. If that's not the case, they can also be going through a lot of anxiety or depression about missing out on the kids or going away from the kids. Okay, all right, all right. That's for coming in for Debbie Cox. All right. I already did a reading for I did a reading for Aries spiritual guidance already. Hold on. I definitely did a reading for Aries spiritual guidance already. Hold on. What was your question again? Hold on. Oh, oh, okay. um, could I check it right now? Because I'm gonna lose my focus if I check my PayPal. For Aries spiritual guidance, I did tell you that your person is gonna be upset about you guys splitting bills, but they are gonna have to pay it regardless. Okay, for Aries spiritual guidance. All right, you guys are gonna split the. They are gonna have a hard time with splitting the bills with you, but they are definitely gonna have to pay. All right, all right. Yeah, I can't check my I can't check my account as of right now because hey Mary 123. How you doing, Mary 123? Oops. No, I can't get off the live chat right now because I can't really I don't know if I lose my focus or not with the people coming in. What is Mary 123's question before I move on? Mary 123, do you have a question for me for Mary 123? Do you have a question for me before I move on? Oh, okay. All right. Well, you and the mayor stay as friends for Mary 123. All right. Will you and the mirror stay as friends for the mirror 123? From Mary 123, will you guys stay as friends? Will you guys stay as friends for Mary 123? I definitely do not see you guys remaining friends. For Mary 123, I definitely do not see you guys remaining as friends. Because there's a star card, there's the King of Wands with passionate energy, there's also the Seven of Wands fighting for what they want. Alright? So for Mary 123, no, I do not believe that the energy is over with you for Mary 123, okay? Alright? For Mary 123. I do not believe your relationship is over. Because they still see you as a star, they still have passionate energy towards you, okay? For Mary 123. Alright? Alright, let's see. Yes, Aries spiritual guidance. Your person will have to split the bill. He may not want to, but he is gonna have to be forced to split the bill for Aries spiritual guidance. Okay, he may not want to. He might start an argument with you at first, but he will have to split the bill. He has to. All right, for Aries spiritual guidance. If you like the vibes, please do subscribe, share to the live stream, hit the hype button if you have not yet. All right. Support your boy. I'm working hard for you guys, okay? I'm trying my best. So hit the hype button, share the live stream. Also subscribe if you got your reading and if you like my reading, okay? All right, let's see. Where was I at? Too many people came on, so I kind of lost where I was at. Let's see. Hey Deadly Fate 8602. Career Guide Linda T. Yes, Craig Rowley, you will reconcile in your relationship. All right. Let's see. Oh, I think I know where this is. All right. Miss She Bear. All right, Miss She Bear. Who is coming towards this one queen? Who is coming towards this one queen? Who is coming towards this one queen? All right. For his one queen. Who's coming towards this one queen right now? Somebody from your past wants a reconciliation. Somebody that went through a disappointment wants to come back towards his one queen, okay? All right, someone from the past wants a reconciliation with you. They are balancing the energy to come towards you at this time. Someone from your past wants to come towards his one queen, okay? All right. All right, for his one queen, someone for your past wants to reconcile with you. It's someone that didn't work out in the past. They do feel sorry what went on between you. All right, the sign could be a Pisces, a Capricorn, or an Aquarius. That don't have to be. It could be in their chart. Okay. All right, for his one queen. All right. All right. Let's see. I'm sorry, guys, but there's way too many people on. Hold on. I mean, I guess that's a good thing to have a lot of people on the live stream, but I kind of lose my focus every now and then um to see where I was at. Hold on. Did a reading for hold on. All right, let's see. Hey Barbara Thiago. Thank you. All right, Angels real Mishy Bear. Oh, I think I was right here, right? Yeah, I was right here. All right. Um for Bazalch 4. Can I get a general reading for Bazalch 4? Can I get a general reading for Bazalch 4? Alright, can I get a general reading for Bazalch 4? Alright, All right, for Bazalge 4, what's coming in for Bazalge 4 right now for your general reading? All right, you might be going through some sort of anxiety as of right now for Bazalge 4, but there is a lot of jealous energy around your energy at this time, all right? Be careful with overspending on materialistic things for Bazalge 4 because I do see that you are going to make new plans very soon. There is going to be an abundance on your passion projects. You are going to work towards something new very soon for Bazalge 4. Your career is going to go in new heights for Bazalge 4, okay? For Bazalge 4, your career is going to move up into newer heights for Bazalge 4, okay? Now for Mishi Bear 78. Mishi Bear 78. Is ER coming towards Mishi Bear 78? For Mishi Bear 78. Is ER coming towards Mishi Bear 78? Alright, for Mishi Bear 78, is ER gonna come towards you very soon? Alright, they're gonna go through a heartbreak for Mishi Bear 78. I don't think that they want to split up with their girlfriend just yet because they are going to go through a heartbreak if they do come towards you for Mishi Bear 78. But I do sense an energy that they are going to come towards you for Mishi Bear 78. I don't know why, but I got the sense like there is a new happiness coming in for you very soon for Mishi Bear 78. They are going to be heartbroken when they leave their girlfriend, but there is an energy of new happiness coming in from Mishi Bear 78, okay? All right, that's what's coming in for you very soon. All right, Castori. Castori? What's coming in for Castori? About your heartbreak? For Castori, what is it about your heartbreak? For Castori. All right, for Castori, the heartbreak just might mean about your job, or there isn't a balance about your job, or you might feel like you're not supported, as of right now by your family and friends. Okay, for Castori. So I do believe that the heartbreak that you're dealing with is something with money or imbalance with money, or feeling like you're not supported or left out in the cold by your family and friends. Okay, that's the heartbreak that's coming in. All right, for Castori. All right. If it haven't happened yet, it might happen in the future for Castori, okay? All right, Angels Real. All right, for Angels Real. For Angels Real. Can I get a career reading for Angels Real? Can I get a career reading for Angels Real? All right. Can I get a career reading for Angels Real? All right, for Angels Real. Can I get a career reading for Angels Real? All right, for Angels Real. Money is going to come towards you very soon, and abundance is going to come towards Angels Reals very soon, okay? So, abundance, good luck charm is turning in your favor. There is an abundance coming in for you very soon. You are the great manifester for Angels Reals. All right, make sure you write down your affirmations of what you want. Love, you might meet love at your job too for Angels Real, okay? All right. There might be some sort of stagnant energy for Angels Real at this time, but you are going to be a great manifester for your job. Generosity energy coming in for Angels Real, all right? There is the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor, and there you might find love at work as well for Angels Real, okay? All right, that's my reading for Angels Real, all right? Let's see. All right, let's see. Pragun Bansal. What's coming in for Pragun Bansal? What's coming in for Pragun Bansal? What's coming in for Pragun Bansal? All right, Pragun Bansal. You are going to probably have a marriage in the future for sure for Pragun Bansal. You may have a marriage in the future. Also, people are going to respect your energy in the future coming in very soon. Respect, abundance is coming in for Pragun Bansal. Your morals and values is going to heighten. There's communication coming in for Pragun Bansal as well. Okay, so for Pragun Bansal, there is going to be a marriage coming in for you very soon for Pragun Bansal. Okay. All right, that's my reading for Pragun Bansal. All right. Yes, Craig Rowley, there can definitely be a reconciliation within your energy. All right. I already did a reading for Linda T. The Scorpio is gonna come for Linda T very soon. Okay. All right. Let's see. Hey, Deadly Fate, Naira, you're welcome. Aries Spiritual Guidance, Vanderbilt. What is Merlin's feelings for Vanderbilt? What is Merlin's feelings for Vanderbilt? What is Merlin's feelings for Vanderbilt at this time? All right, for Vanderbilt. All right, for Vanderbilt, what is Merlin's feelings for Vanderbilt? Okay, they do want to apologize to you very soon for Vanderbilt. Merlin is gonna want to apologize to you very soon. All right, for whatever that didn't work out between you two. They are sad, they are upset, they do want to come towards you very soon. There is an imbalance within the energy right now to come towards you, but they do want to apologize to you very soon. You got the Sun card, so there is an abundant energy coming in for Vanderbilt. All right, now for Deadly Fate 8602. Deadly Fate 8602, let's see. For Deadly Fate 8602, is Elosha going to contact Deadly Fate? Is Elosha going to contact Deadly Fate? Let's see. Is Elosha going to contact Deadly Fate? Okay, for Deadly Fate, Elosha is going to contact you between 1 to 9 months, between that time frame for Deadly Fate, between 1 to 9 months. You are for Deadly Fate, you are going to they are going to contact you, okay, for Elosha. Elosha is going to contact Deadly Fate between 1 to 9 months, all right? What's coming in for Namra Allen tomorrow? What's coming in for Namra Allen tomorrow? Let's see. I will end this live stream at 5:30, okay, guys? All right. For Namra Allen, what's coming in for Namra Allen tomorrow? Victory and success is coming in for Namra Allen tomorrow. The Wheel of Fortune is also turning in your favor for Namra Allen. You are going to be successful for whatever you do for Namra Allen, okay? Yo-Yo 1150. Can I get a general read for Yo-Yo 1150? Can I get a general read for Yo-Yo 1150? Yo-Yo 1150, all right? All right, for Yo-Yo 1150, your general reading is a wish fulfillment is coming in for you very soon. For Yo-Yo 1150, a wish fulfillment is coming in for you very soon. A happy home, happy wife, happy children, happy life card. You got two cards, the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups is coming in for Yo-Yo 1150. So make a wish and take action because you are going to be successful with whatever you want, especially in love, all right? You're moving on from negative things for Yo-Yo 1150, all right? Money's coming in for you as well. There is somebody in your past that is thinking negatively of you, but don't worry about the situation because for Yo-Yo 1150, you have the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. So that's a double confirmation of a wish fulfillment for Yo-Yo 1150, okay? All right. All right, let's see. Amma. Amma? All right, for Amma FX. Will Amma FX get a job that they interviewed for Amma FX? Will Amma FX get the job that they applied for Amma FX? Yes. Amma FX, you are definitely going to get the job that you applied for Amma FX, okay? Amma FX, you are going to get the job that you applied for. You got the good memory card, you got the hard working card, and you got the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. So yes, Amma, you are going to get the job that you applied for, okay? All right? All right, make sure if you like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream, hit the hype button. All right, help the brother out. All right, hey 20 hour 21. All right, let's see. Noxy, and you're welcome. Banu Priya, what's coming in for Banu Priya? All right, for Banu Priya, will you get this job for Banu Priya? 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 Definitely, you are going to get it. There's a change coming in for Banu Priya. You are definitely going to get this job. There is a change coming in for you very soon. All right? A change is coming in. It might be a little bit scary at first because a new job can be scary for Banu Priya, but it's gonna bring you a lot of abundance, a lot of strength, and also love as well for Banu Priya. Yes, you can definitely get this job for Banu Priya, okay? All right, for Banu Priya. All right, let's see. Blue Paradise. Blue Paradise. All right, Blue Paradise. Hold on, let me get a sip real soon. All right, for Blue Paradise. Are they open to new hires for Blue Paradise? Are they open to new hires for Blue Paradise? Are they open to new hires for Blue Paradise? All right, for Blue Paradise, if you hear it now, this is your reading, okay, my friend? For Blue Paradise, at first, the Marine job at British Columbia might not want to open to new hires because they gotta kind of look at how much money they have to spend on a new hire. All right, so they are looking into trying to hire new people. But they feel like their abundance is not there to hire new people at this time. Okay, but in the future, though, for Blue Paradise, they are gonna hire new people for Blue Paradise. Okay, all right, for Blue Paradise. At first, they might not hire people at first because they're looking at the budget, but in the future, they are gonna have to hire new people. Okay, for Blue Paradise. I do believe that you might get a new job for Blue Paradise between 2 months, 4 months, or six months for Blue Paradise. 2 months, 4 months, or 6 months, you are gonna get a new job for Blue Paradise. Okay. All right, that's for Blue Paradise. All right, let's see. Yes, Blue Paradise, they are gonna hire you. Blue Paradise, okay? All right, for Blue Paradise, they are gonna hire you. All right, let's see. Mary 123. All right, Yaya Love. All right, Yaya Love 02. Yaya Love 02. What is Art's intentions towards Yaya Love? What is Art's intentions towards Yaya Love? Let's see. What is Art's intentions towards Yaya Love? All right, for Yaya Love, our intentions for Yaya Love is a new beginning. For Yaya Love, there's a new beginning coming in for Yaya Love very soon. For love, they might be stalking your social media. They are communicating with you very soon. For Yaya Love 02. So there is new love coming in for Yaya Love 02 very soon. Okay, our intentions is they do want to start a new beginning with Yaya Love 02, and they definitely want to travel towards you. For Yaya Love 02. Okay, all right. That's for Yaya Love 02, all right? Okay. I already did a ring for Mishy Bear 78. Your person is for Mishy Bear 78, your person is gonna want to come towards you. But they are gonna be heartbroken about leaving their current girlfriend. Aster C. When will AJ call Aster C? When will AJ call Aster C? Let's see. When will AJ call Aster C? When will AJ call Aster Seed? Okay, 20 more minutes. I am gonna end this live stream. All right, for Aster Seed, when will AJ call you back? Between 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months for Aster Seed. 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. They are gonna call you back for Aster Seed. Okay. All right, for Aster Seed. Soul Child. Why hasn't Tay called Soul Child? Why hasn't Tay called Soul Child? Let's see. Why hasn't Tay called Soul Child? All right, let's see. Okay, they are being very indecisive right now for Soul Child. So they don't know if they want to take a step forward at this time. They're having cold feet about the situation for Soul Child. All right. But other than that, they do have love for you for Soul Child. All right. They're thinking happy thoughts about you when they hang out with you, or they think happy thoughts about you when they're away from you for Soul Child. But I do think that the energy is a little bit immature or they're indecisive to come towards you at this time for Soul Child because they do have cold feet. Okay, so they might be a little bit paranoid about coming towards you, but then at times they do want to come towards you. So the energy is a little bit moody or all over the place for Soul Child. But at the end of the day, when they're away from you, they do think of you, okay? For Soul Child, right? All right, let's see. You're welcome, Barbara Thiago. All right. Shirley Silver Fox. How you doing, Shirley Silver Fox? All right, let's see. All right, I'm doing good, Shirley Silver Fox. How are you doing, Shirley Silver Fox? All right. All right, let's see. All right, for Shirley Silver Fox, Shirley Silver Fox, Shirley Silver Fox. Has the mold been removed from the new property for Shirley Silver Fox? Have the mold been moved from Shirley Silver Fox? Have the mold been removed already? Yes. So they have removed the mold in the new property. All right. They have removed the mold in the current property for Shirley Silver Fox. Okay. There's definitely something harmful in your house. It says that. But there is a new beginning coming in very soon for Shirley Silver Fox. They are definitely gonna remove if they have not removed the mold yet, they will remove it very soon for Shirley Silver Fox. Okay. All right. That's my reading for Shirley Silver Fox. All right. Let's see. All right, let's see. Fatma Kayari. Hey, Fatma Kayari. All right, let's see. You're welcome, Blue Paradise. Bye, Barbara Thiago. All right, Mary 123. All right, Mary 123. I think Mary 123 might be my last person. All right, hold on. All right, how does Corbin feel about how does Corbin feel about Montaigne? How does Corbin feel about Montaigne? How does Corbin feel about Montaigne? All right, for Montaigne, how does Corbin feel about Montaigne? They do have love for you. For Montaigne, they do have love for you. Um, there's a strength card coming in for Montaigne. Love is coming in for you very soon for Montaigne for sure. Between 1 week, 1 month, or 1 year, Montaigne, Corbin is gonna come towards you very soon. Okay, for Montaigne, he does have love for you. He does have a crush on you. He thinks that you're very strong, you're very independent. Okay, all right, for Montaigne. All right. Yes. But he does have love for you for Montaigne. He is gonna come towards you very soon. Okay. All right. I already did a reading for Bazage 4. I did a reading for Bazage 4 already. I told you that there is a reconciliation coming in for Bazage 4. All right. Um, can I get a what was that? Catherine Ezekova. Oh, Mary 123. Mary 123. Mary 123. Is the Mary the one who you will get married? Is the Amir the one who will get married without the divorce? Yes. For Mary 1 to 3, yes, the mayor is the one that's gonna get married. For Mary 1 to 3, the mayor is the one that's gonna get married. Okay. All right. For Mary 1 to 3. All right. So thank you for that. All right. Rita. Rita. I believe Rita might be my last person for today. All right, for Rita. All right, Rita. Let's see. All right, Rita is my last person. It is closed for now. All right, please do like, share, subscribe, hit the hype button, share the live stream. Rita is my last person. All right, can I get a general reading for Rita? Can I get a general reading for Rita? Rita. What's coming in for Rita? All right, for Rita, you got the world card, so there is an abundance of traveling very soon, or you might have an online status. You might be recognized online, or you might do an online business that's coming in for Rita, or you might also be called to travel, or you might be doing a long distance relationship for Rita. Whatever you do, you are going to be successful. Okay, for Rita, you will remain on top. You will go through all obstacles with positivity. For Rita, okay, all right. I do apologize if I missed out on anybody. I did try my best to get through everybody that I can. Less talking today. All right. I did end up getting a hateful email today, just to let everybody know. All right, I got a hateful email today, but it is what it is. Someone sent me a hateful email. I don't know who, but um, it happens. It comes with a territory. Being in front of all other people, you are gonna have people that don't like you. You are gonna have people that is gonna send you negative comments. But I'm pretty much used to it at this point. You know, I've lived through a lot of judgments in my lifetime, so it doesn't even matter at this point, right? But I don't know who that person is. I think I know who it is, but I might not know who it is. Um, but it is what it is. Everybody has a hater. Everyone has somebody that says negative things. But you just gotta move forward and don't really take concern of it, because if you don't have a hater, you're not doing something right. All right. Um, who cares? Nah, they they sent like three whole emails to me. I don't know. Some crazy shit. They sent me some crazy shit. Yeah, it was really negative. Like they were saying that I was really bad at my pronunciation. I needed speech problems. I had speech problems. Um One of my moderators were evil. What else did they say? They said one of my moderators was evil. They said that don't trust your moderator. They said that you have a speech problem. And then all of a sudden, when they send me all the negativity, they end up saying, "Well, out of all that, I want to send you a positivity. You should get a record deal." I'm just like, "What the hell? You sent me all this hate message just to say at the end you should get a record deal?" Like that's crazy. But I didn't take anything to heart. I just thought it was too much. Um, but yeah. No, I think it's funny. I mean, I know that I put myself in the situation. I knew that was gonna happen someday, but I didn't know how soon it was gonna happen. I knew that if I came on YouTube, it's gonna happen because YouTube is bound to you're supposed to meet everybody. Um and I think that they didn't like the fact that I think I know who it is. It was somebody that was on my live stream a couple days ago. So what happened was I think she wrote to me and I was trying to reply back to her, but then she went off to work. So I said, "Oh, she ended up writing back to me. "Oh, why did you miss on my reading? I thought you was gonna give me my reading because I donated to you, da da da." And I said, "Oh, I was gonna give you a reading. I can do it now." But then she ended up saying that, "Oh, you missed out on your reading. So I'm gonna take my money back." So you know what I end up doing? I ended up did paying her back. No, I did ended up paying her back because that's the honesty from me. Because if I didn't end up giving you a reading, then I'm gonna give you the money back because it's not my fault that you couldn't stay on the live. That's not my fault. That's your fault for paying the money and then you have to go to work like a couple minutes later. Like, why didn't you say so? That didn't make any sense. And then when I told her that, I said, "Oh, I could give you the reading now off live stream." She didn't want it. She didn't want it. And she's like, "I'm gonna take my money back." And I'm just like, "Okay, then you could take your money back." And I didn't care because that's gonna happen, you know. Um, Being a content creator is definitely difficult. It's definitely hard. I know that I'm gonna meet people that is gonna hate on me. I know that I'm gonna meet people that's gonna love me. But at the end of the day, is what I gotta do, and I know that I'm sat here to help other people. So I don't really give a shit about what type of thing that I go through, you know? Um, so that was the situation. No, I know that. I know that. I'm not hurt about it. I just thought it was crazy. Like they sent me a whole like 3 email messages about crazy shit. Nancy, let's see. Did your ex stole your money for Nancy? Did your ex stole your money for Nancy? Let's see. Let's see for Nancy. Did your ex stole your money? Yes. I'm not gonna lie to you, Nancy. They did stole your money. They stole your money for sure. They stole your money for sure because you got 3 cards that came up right. All right. So that's what's coming in. But yeah, I do apologize if I missed out on your reading. I might come on tonight. We'll see. I'm not really sure, but I'll let you guys know. If I don't come on tonight, I'll come back on tomorrow morning around 9:30, 10 a.m. All right. Please do hype the videos. Please do share the live stream. Um, please do take care of yourself. Love each other. Blessings to you all. Yeah, and if you do like my vibes, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay. All right. Have a good one. Bye bye.